Hello everyone, it's Haley. Usually on my channel you can find content related to amigurumi and crochet, craft fairs, markets, but today I'm doing something still crochet related but a little bit different. I'm going back to my roots and doing an accessory. When I was learning how to crochet when I was about 11 or 12, the first things I made were accessories. I would make purses and hats and clothes for my dolls, and this is really bringing me back to my inner child. If you don't know, I currently live in New Zealand, and here in New Zealand is this magical place called Hobbiton, and Hobbiton was a movie set for the Lord of the Rings and the Hobbit films. My husband and I will be going there this weekend and I'm really excited, but I thought I needed an accessory to bring along. So let's get on with the video. I'm scrolling through Pinterest and I saw this crochet Hobbit house bag and I thought I need to make one of those. Now I'm not gonna go buy a pattern. I'm gonna make my own. I have some leftover blanket yarn from my markets and I'm interested to see if it'll work out. First of all, we have the design. It is very just like, it's kind of a mess, but the idea is for it to be round, a cylindrical base, and that will be off-white, and then the top, to mimic the Hobbit hole, will be a green dome shape. Of course, I'm going to include the door and then border on windows to make it truly look like a home. But the feature I'm excited about is that the dome will be able to be lifted up off of the purse. So in order for that to happen, I have to feed the strap through the dome and connect it to the cylinder. And that sounds complicated, but you'll see as we go. I literally wrote in my journal, hard to explain, but I was a little concerned that that wouldn't be secure enough for the bag. What if the lid just comes off and things fall out? So to combat that, I am going to make the cylinder a drawstring. So hopefully that will make the items more secure. And then my final requirement for this bag is that it must fit my phone, my wallet, my keys, and my chapstick. That would be nice if it could fit my Kindle, but then that would be getting pretty big. So as long as it fits those essential items, I think it'll be good. So yeah, let's get on to the crocheting. I have a little bit of a plan, but I'm just gonna do this as I go. First I gotta find the end of the yarn. That's the beginning of every project, I guess. After the planning part, unless you skip the planning. I'm so confused. This has already been opened, so where is the end? Is this it? Or is this just the outside? Okay, oh, this was the end. I'm gonna start by finding my crochet hook because I don't know where to put that. I'm going to use this one. I've also been liking the color red lately, which I never thought I would say because I have always not liked red. Besides purple, it has been my least favorite color, and now I don't mind purple. I actually like some shades like periwinkle, which is more blue, but I like red a little bit now. I want to get some like red accessories. Maybe next I'll do a mushroom bag. I think I'm gonna start by doing a magic circle with 8 instead of 6. That way it's more flat. And if it's still too round, I'll do 16. And then keep increasing until I get the size I want. And then do a back loop. I'll see when I get there. And then just do the same up. But you'll see what I mean. This is the base, by the way. The main part of the purse. I am not talking to you. Just ignore me. Okay. I can already tell this is too loose, so I'm gonna go up in hook size. No, down. Down in hook size. Starting over. At least I realize this now and not halfway into the project. This is what I have so far. It looks like it might fit my phone, but let's check. Okay, it barely fits. I know it could also just fit standing up, so I'm wondering if I should go ahead and continue or just add another round to be safe. I think I'm gonna add another round to be safe. I decided to stick with that size because I was thinking it might kind of stretch or be a little bigger once I crocheted in the back loop, and I was right, so it fits pretty perfectly in there now. But I don't want it to really lay flat because I don't like when my stuff is just all kind of jumbled and not organized. So I think I'm gonna add a little shelf, divider, I guess that's the right word, right in the middle. And that way there will be little sections so it could be more organized. I guess that's the good thing about making your own stuff. You can make it how you want. But I started off doing just single crochets around, but I'm thinking about changing to double crochets. I'll keep it like this is right now. I'll just continue from now with double crochets, and I wanted to make sure it was at least the height of my phone. That way it's opaque. Is that the word? Not see-through. That way any things that are in there won't like fall out, or it's not easy for people to see into it, which I'm not that concerned about. And I don't know how tall I will make it, at least double what it is now, and then maybe a few extra rows, that way it can cinch. Y'all, crocheting is hard work. I'm sweating so much. I almost forgot to do an update, but this turned out a lot bigger than I expected it to be. This is what it's kind of gonna look like cinched up. I couldn't tell if I needed to add another row or not, but then I added another row and didn't like it, so I frogged it. But I'm wondering if I should just make it a backpack, because it might be fine as a crossbody, but or maybe I can figure out how to make it, what is it called? Like customizable? What is the word? I don't know. Where you can change it from a crossbody to a backpack. Interchangeable, but I don't know how I would do that. I'm thinking maybe, so as this is an example, do a big loop. It's gonna be hard to explain. This would be the strap, and then make a little loop right here, like a little tie. So I could tie this down. That would be connected to the bottom, and then it would be two straps. I'll show you if I end up doing it. That's kind of confusing to say, but I'm making the strap now, and I'll update you when the strap is done. I've made the strap, and how I'm going to make it interchangeable is I'm going to make a little loop at the bottom here where you can tie. It'll be kind of like this, or you can tie, it's hard to show, you can tie the strap down to here so that it is two loops, and then if you want it to be a crossbody, untie it, and then I'm gonna try it on. I just have stitch markers holding everything in place right now before I sew anything down. See, it has straps. I'm trying it on. It is pretty snug, especially since I decided to put the straps inside. That's what it looks like right now. I think I will make it longer, especially if I decide to wear this in the winter, then or wear a jacket at all, then I would have no room. I can't decide if I want the straps to go on the outside or the inside. I think since it's a drawstring, it might be kind of weird if the straps are on the inside, but this is what I mean by the outside versus the inside. See, the strap, do I want it attached on the inside, or do I want it attached like out here? See, it looks cleaner when it's attached on the inside, but this one is like folded over because I didn't really think that through. So it's just crocheted onto the top, which maybe I'll just do that on this one to make it even, so I don't have to worry about that. But if I release this as a pattern, I'll make adjustments to that. I'll try it on this way now. That should have added a bunch of room. Okay, it fits a lot better like this. Now, I will have some room if I decide to wear a jacket, but it won't be very much. And I don't want it sagging, so I think I'll keep it like this. I probably could fix it later if I decide it's too short, but that would be kind of more difficult. Let's make this as adjustable as I can. So let's add a few more inches to this strap, and I could make this go inside and add a button so that it's adjustable that way. But I might not do that for this one actually, because I only have 2 buttons and I'm saving them for something special. One of them is for this bag, but I know as a kid when I tried to make buttons for purses or closures, I just made crochet flowers. Let's add some length to this. I'm actually curious to see as a crossbody where it lands. That's kind of low. Do I want it to be more adjustable? Because if I wear it as a crossbody, I'd want it to be more like this. We'll see. I'll let you know what I decide. Are you ready to see the straps? Technically strap. Okay, so this is it. It's very long, but let me show you what I have so far to turn into a backpack. I made these 2 little chains, or I guess not so little chains, 3 stitches apart because that is how wide my strap is. And if I can, let's see if I can demonstrate. So make sure that it's straight, not twisted. It's easier to do not on camera, but you stick it through here and then lay this down flat, tie a bow, and now it has straps like a backpack. And I was concerned that it would be too bulky because I don't like when I have something that's hard in my backpack and it's like pushing against my back, but this is soft and it's like, even though it's a knot, I think it's low enough that I wouldn't feel it. I tried it on and it was fine. And then you just put it on like a backpack. Nice. Okay, the straps are kind of not staying up, so I might need to change the position next time or something. But I'm thinking you could also adjust the length if you wanted with this. If you put it through the stitches like this, since it's vertical instead of horizontal, it might not be ideal, but let's see how this goes. I'm literally just thinking this on the spot. So I have the little chains through here, so now tie it together. This is going to make it a little uneven, but I can figure it out later. Okay, that made it a lot more snug, so it won't, not as likely to fall off. It also might be better when it's cinched. Yeah, it'll be better when it's cinched closed. But yeah, I'm proud of that idea that I came up with, and I think I'll do something similar on the inside so that I can just fold it down and tie it. Let's do it with this test piece of yarn. So it'll be the same concept. I mean, obviously I'll turn this into a chain, but fold this down. That way it's not bulky on the inside, I mean on the outside. You'll fold it to the inside, and this time it'll go through the stitches so that it'll stay in place and not like slide around. And if you want to wear it as a purse, you can just tie it in a little bow and it can be a cute detail. Well, it'll that's if you don't have a pattern on the other side, which I will, but if you just want it to be plain one day, it's just a cute little bow. Okay, let me get back to what I was doing. Let's try this on. I want it to be here, so I'll take this slack and tuck it in the purse. Feed this through. It probably would have been easier if I had left holes for it, but so I fed it through. It's really hard to show on camera. Then you tie a little knot. And I'd probably make it further down so it's more hidden. But I think it'll be fine, especially when it's cinched. It'll cover it up more. It looks a little awkward now. That looks kind of weird, but we'll figure it out. Maybe I can do multiple straps. I think I'll deal with that tomorrow though. And I think this is a good stopping point. So I have the base pretty much done. I do need to add my little compartments. I think I'll just do one compartment and, well, 2 compartments, 1 divider. And then I also have to do the, oh no, I just realized I was supposed to leave this part open so that I could put the little dome through. Well, I'm gonna have to find the end. Good thing I didn't weave in the ends all the way. Well, hopefully that's not too difficult to undo. But yeah, I'll check in with you tomorrow.